Hello, all, and welcome to this Friday. Well, I guess it's evening since it's now 6:11. This Friday evening beer review. And yeah, it's been more than a month since I've last drank, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm going to dub this particular review the insomnia review. I've had insomnia for a couple of 2 or 3 nights straight. Last night was really bad. I only slept like slightly under 4 hours, and I had an hour-long nap, and I tried to take another nap in the afternoon hour after I was done with chores. You can see getting a little bit further in my cleaning. It's getting there. It's getting there. But yeah, we are going to be reviewing something that oddly, looking at my records, I've never actually reviewed, and that is Blue Moon. Yes, despite the fact that I've had this Blue Moon pint glass, well, um, I guess it's not a pint glass, it's more like a shaker glass. Uh, since the start of me doing these reviews, this was a gift from one of my old landladies. Um, and despite the fact that I have drank Blue Moon many a time, oftentimes when I go someplace that doesn't have craft beer, it's one of the ones I go to because it's better than, drinking, say, like Heineken from a dirty line, at a dive bar. These are usually bottled. So, yeah, this is 5.4 ABV. This says it's from the Blue Moon Brewing Company, but it's actually produced by Molson Coors. Yeah, it says here, brewed with, brightly brewed with Valencia orange peel in Golden, Colorado, 5.4 ABV. And I will not be putting an orange in this because I find it's already really got enough of an orange taste to it as it is. Now, this is classified as a Belgian wit beer, but it is really not to style. That said, in my opinion, it's not that bad. So, without much further ado, let's just get straight to this, shall we? This is going to be one of those weird ones where I reviewed the non-alcoholic version before the alcoholic version, and you can kind of guess what the next week's review is going to be. It's going to be a comparison review, obviously. So, a cloudy orange yellow with a frothy off-white head. Smells of coriander, clove, orange, blood oranges, and oddly enough, cinnamon. Though I don't think cinnamon is on the malt bill here. Touch of wheat and funk, almost like an afterthought. Pretty much dominated by those phenolic notes and the orange peel. Hey, onto the palate now. Mm. Yeah, wheat and funk in the mids and into the finish, and dominating the top note in the long finish. Up front, that's where the orange is. This is less orangey than I remember it being. There are some hints of clove in the mids on the palate. A bit closed up, but I'm having this fairly cold. I didn't go and pull this one out early on. Just a very slight bitterness in the finish. Despite besides the wheat and funk, there's slight bit of orange peel on the palate in the long finish as well. Again, I should have let this one warm up a little bit more. I'll do that for the next time, for next week. Let both of them warm up a bit. Yeah, mouth feels pretty good. Slightly on the light side. And all in all, like I said, it's sort of Babby's first wheat beer. You don't get like those phenolic notes all that strongly. You don't get the wheat all that strongly. Get a lot of that orange peel. At the same time, it's very different from most macro lagers, especially at the time when this was first introduced. And it's kind of a stepping stone. So, you know, all in all, if you're not too hung up on it being to style, it's an affordable and drinkable beer by my standpoint. There's nothing really offensive about it. It's just a bit muted compared to something that's actually to the style and a little bit too much of that orange as well. It's extremely drinkable. Anyways, yeah, Blue Moon. If you're in one of those places where they don't got craft beer, this might be one of the ones that you might want to consider. Probably going to be doing a lot of um, macro lager reviews because I haven't reviewed a lot of macro lagers, and the ones I have reviewed are almost 10 years ago in the past. So I might as well go and do a revisit and do some comparison reviews because why wouldn't I? And that, folks, is your beer review for this Friday evening. And it's good to be back, folks. Cheers.